everyone. Thanks for joining us for our real estate coffee chat this morning. I'm Kate, and I'm here with Tara, our fearless leader. Post-election times, a little dynamic in our market.
Sure is, Kate, and it's such an interesting time because elections always influence consumer confidence and therefore market activity. And during an election year, we see consumer confidence and activity go down. And as we move out, we certainly see that rebound post-election and the following year.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can see that already happening. As we look at national trends and keeping in mind historically, right? Totally apolitical, but if you look historically, 9 out of the last 11 election cycles have seen an increase in the number of home sales nationally the year after the election versus the year of the election. So that is just the trend. And what we're seeing is already leading into that. So one of the early indicators that we can look at are mortgage applications. And the Mortgage Bankers Association recently reported a slight increase in mortgage applications. The seasonally adjusted market composite index, which measures overall mortgage loan applications, all of them refi purchase together, that rose by about 0.5% compared to the prior week. And we're a week and a half post-election. So that's really the first week cycle, week over week, that we can look at post-election.
Right. And the purchase index also increased by 2% on a seasonally adjusted basis. Now, both of these numbers are measuring week over week change in mortgage applications. And we look at that leading indicator, even though we have plenty of cash buyers as well, we look at that leading indicator because they show us how buyers are starting to feel about purchasing. And we're certainly seeing some immediate action that is showing the buyers are getting off the fence and starting to re-engage with the market. And after putting their home purchase on hold during the election year.
Yeah, and I would say, just to kind of look at the market as a whole, that we saw that same pause in step taking, not even decision making necessarily, but at least taking the next step on both the buyer side and the seller side as we were leading into the election. But this is a good early indicator of next steps. Now, these are national trends, right? But we've also been speaking with local lenders, and anecdotally, they've also seen a purchase application increase post-election, like starting basically the next day.
Yeah, immediately we saw that, as we saw with conversations from buyers, between buyers and buyer brokers, that might include more of the cash buyers. That is just showing that psychology of the election year that can be summed up with the word uncertainty is people are ready to move on and start getting on with their goals. And that's quite refreshing to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a great segue as we zoom into our local market, because we have seen steady showing activity, pre-election and post-election, basically in line with what we would expect to see seasonally this time of year anyway, right? That showing activity is pretty much where we would expect it. But I'm not surprised that we haven't seen an uptick in buyer activity locally yet, because it takes time to get here.
Yeah. What's unique about our vacation home market is that buyers they need more time to make the arrangements to get here, to coordinate their trip, and to make things happen. So, of course, just like anything else, everything takes a little bit longer in Angel Fire. And I think it's just important to note that it's going to show up. But we also have our natural fall season. We had a really big storm, and Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
Oh my gosh. It's like a week and a half away.
Yeah.
Okay, that's scary. And then this year, Christmas is only
4 weeks.
Not even after Thanksgiving. So we're already in the holiday slide. And I think that that's probably going to wind up compounding this delay of when we see the increase in buyer confidence, right?
I think it's going to come, it's going to show up, but it might just really rebound in Q1 of 2025.
Yeah, we've seen that in previous years, depending on how the holidays fall, can really impact our showing and offer trends and set up for a big January. And I imagine that that's what we would see after this season.
Absolutely. To sum it up, Kate, It's still early post-election days, and while the national trends are so critical to watch, real estate is also a very local story.
Absolutely. We'll keep monitoring both national and local data, and as new patterns emerge, we're going to keep you updated. In the meantime, we're here to answer any questions you have and provide insights as they arise.
That's right. It is our job and what we are here for to make sure that everybody is comfortable and confident in all of their real estate decisions.